So, hi everyone. This video is gonna be a little different than the typical video because I wanted to do something a little different than ASMR or highlights. I wanted to make a video specifically for YouTube, and with my ASMRs, a lot of the times it is very lore wise. I make sure to keep up continuity and stuff like that. Try to make it as real as possible, as instead of just picking a random character, it's me. But this time I wanted to uh, be a little more personal than that. I kind of just wanted to explain a little more about both me and my community, since I feel as though a lot of people from YouTube don't either know much about me or my community. So I wanted to there's a lot of stuff, I promise. So this one isn't gonna be ASMR. It'll be a little less on the entertaining side, but you'll get to know more about me. I'll be answering some questions, and I'll make sure to answer any questions that I see in the comments. So make sure to comment. And there's just a few things that I wanted to go over. One of which is exactly like my schedule. Let's go with that first, because I'm sure you guys have figured it out by now. But what I do is I spend 3 days streaming. I spend 3 days, posting on YouTube, and I spend 1 day as break, which is actually when I have all my classes and I do all my schoolwork. So I technically don't have any breaks, but I mean, what I'm doing is fun and I'm enjoying providing for everyone. And so to be more specific with the schedule is every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday I post a YouTube video. I try to aim for 2 p.m. EST, but it doesn't always work that way, especially with me and my lack of time. And then on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I stream on Twitch. Most of the time, I aim to start at 2 p.m. EST. But that doesn't always work out, because sometimes I don't even wake up until like 3 p.m. I think my latest was I got out of bed at what was it? I think it was like 5 p.m. and it was bad. But sometimes it'll be like that. And then Thursdays are my school days, and or the days where I just do my schoolwork and then work on anything that I have to work on with the last little bit of time that I have. Because I have 2 classes that day, one of which is a 4-hour long class, the other is an hour and 45 minutes. And then I also have you don't gotta worry. It's okay. Don't worry about me. Me smart. Me my smart one. And so I was also planning on the days that I don't, post YouTube videos, put little tiny things. So like they're not like, how do I explain it? A good example, actually the only example currently I have, is that one Delta Rune video that I posted that was like 2 minutes long. Basically little short videos that either have very little editing or are just cute clips that I plan on posting on the days that I don't typically post on YouTube. That way people that only go on YouTube will have something to enjoy. And I want you guys to be able to look forward to stuff, even if it's not a day that I typically post, so it could be like a nice little surprise. But another thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, which a lot of people don't know, like a surprising amount of people either don't know or don't know the benefits for it, and that is, did you guys know I actually have a Patreon? And like everyone who has gotten it has been like damn, this is really worth it. And a lot of people have told me, because I don't really push it much, you know, like I don't shove it in people's faces. Like, sure, I make a few jokes like, for only $5 a month, because my lowest tier is $5 and it gives a lot of perks. Which a lot of people have said that they thought that the Patreon perk, at least the $5 one, was just, you know, you get a roll and you can see an extra chat. But I mean, that's kind of true. But like let me dive deep into them, you know, to truly explain what you're getting. Basically, you're getting a lot of special art. Like, you get a lot of special access to, well, first of all, you get access to special chats where, like, there's a few hidden chats where people can escape to if they don't want to deal with, like, scary general chat, because they know that everyone that is in the place that they're, like, safe there. So you would basically have access to special channels that you wouldn't typically be able to see, like voice channels. If you're into that, it's a lot. There's not as many people obviously that are in the you know, Patreon tier, so you'd have a lot more privacy and you'd have more intimate group, if that makes sense. Like, you would be able to bond with people easier because it's a smaller community. And you also get like a shit ton of like artwork, which there's we have two different artwork sections. One is general, could be anything, you know, share whatever specific art. It most of the time, actually almost 100% of the time, it's not safe for work themed. But for the other art channel, it's all about special artwork of me, which includes so for let's give an example. You know my Jacko pose, where like my ass is up. So you see those pesky clothes, you can get rid of them for only $5 a month, and that's only the lowest tier. So there's a lot of other, like, what is the word, where there's like more than one piece of that art. Like there's more than one version, and you would be able to see all of the versions rather than just one of the version if you so desire. And obviously my Discord is 18 plus, and that doesn't mean that, you know, all of it is not safe for work and stuff like that. In fact, the not safe for work portion of my Discord can only be seen if you are a part of the Patreon team, you know, my little test subjects. So, you know, we just like to keep the Discord safe and secure, and a lot of, you know, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone who's underage, but there's a lot of problems, especially with Discord, and just it's safer for both sides if there is not even a chance of anything happening, because like there's a few people that would make some people that were underage uncomfortable, and I don't want to even give them that chance. And then there's also like it's just, long story short, like my Discord server is 18 plus, but that's not because the entire server is, you know, lewd or off limits and stuff like that. It's just to keep the community safe, and, you know, pretty much that. And so, I mean, if you would like to hop into the Discord server, we have community nights every Wednesday, which actually our community night, event night, you know, is happening in about 15 minutes. So, I mean, if you want to pop in, I'm probably going to be posting the video. It's happening at 8 p.m. EST, which is, I think, like when I'm going to post this video. So it's going to be around there. So you can just pop in here. We're going to have a cute little event night. I think we're watching some kind of BuzzFeed video or something. Riyoshi's the one that popped it up. And so that's only the $5 Patreon tier. I haven't even gotten started on there's a $15 one and there's a $50 one, which I don't, you know, you don't have to. I'm just explaining that this thing exists, because a lot of people don't seem to know, because I didn't even have it linked to my YouTube for a really long time. It's always in the description, obviously, but I didn't even have it in the corner, which someone yelled at me for not doing. But what I've been trying to do or at least get better at, would be, so a lot of the times I make my YouTube videos the day of, which is, you know, what's happening today. So it happens sometimes. Is $15 for the Patreon perks for the $15 ones is one, you get to get a free tail tug or, you know, ear tug or tail pat. So for you people that wanna, you know, that's on you. But the more important one would be you being able to get early access. Hopefully, I'm striving for a day early. I'm going to be making sure to get these videos done a day early from now on and just try to shove the time in, you know? So that's going to be my strive. And it's basically you get early access to videos for the $15 perk, and the $50 perk is where it's really special. The $50 one, basically the most intriguing. Okay, so whenever I have my ASMR streams, you get to sit in and listen, which, spoiler alert, I'm going to be having an ASMR stream soon. Hopefully soon. I was just waiting on some artwork to, you know, help announce it, hype it up and stuff. And the big thing is I make sure to have a special personalized video just for you, where I'm talking specifically to you, you know. And it's just a good way to show my appreciation for how generous you are. And also, most of the time, if you do that, I'm gonna know who you are, and we spend a bit of time. You'll get it. You won't have to be shy, you know. But those are the perks, the Patreons, because a lot of people didn't realize what the perks were, or people didn't even realize that I didn't even have a like I have a Patreon that exists, that's there. I talked about the Discord a little bit. I talked about my schedule. What else do I need to talk about? I could talk about myself. You want me to talk about myself? Here's a short little introduction. So I'm actually a manager bun. Currently I manage the cutie Langchu. He's a cute cat boy. It's kind of fake because he has his cat ears are actually just his hair. So, like, I don't even know. He's either a cat boy or a fake cat boy. I don't know at this point. I haven't tried tugging on them. But, I'm a strawberry bun that has a hint of mint. My hair is mint. It's not blue. So many people think it's mint or blue. It's mint. And the reason for my eyes being a unique, like I have a heart and a flower for my eyes. I also have really bad eyesight. It's because of potions. I'm an alchemy bun. I make potions. They're very cool. They're very intriguing. That's also why, if you've noticed, I have this constant flower petals just, falling down and stuff like that. That's also because, the whole alchemy thing. It was a side effect. It got a lot better. It used to be a lot. Like, I had to clean it up. Now they disappear. They fade out of existence. It's great. Sure, sometimes they get in my way because I'm trying to see, and then all of a sudden a little pink blob is my face. But we don't worry about that. I also have a cute little carrot tattoo. Don't ask me why. And then, I gotta stay professional, so I have my nice little collared shirt. But I like being comfy, so I also have my baggy sweater. And there's more lore, of course, to me, but we'll save that for another day. Okay, I just wanted to give a small little introduction to me, my community, and basically explaining to you guys that I have a Patreon. That was the main goal of this. It was more of an announcement of like, hey, look, this stuff outside of YouTube exists, by the way, in case you didn't know. And also, it's good to just be able to talk to you guys like this, rather than, showing you guys the past via streams or like making an ASMR. So, thank you guys for watching. I don't really do outros, but here, I'll do that cute little animation with the flowers and stuff. Don't worry about it, it's there.